Yo, what's going on everybody? It's me Luke91 here and welcome back to another video of Madden Mobile 20. As today I am back here with another season video, but it's not the continuation of the season that I just previously started, which was over me testing out how good the All Madden AI was against my Ultimate Team. I'm gonna put that on pause. I might do that later on if people want it, but I wanted to do this season right here, which is the Road to the Draft season. Road to the Draft is one of the newer promos that Madden has just introduced to the game. It's one of the promos to where you have to get a certain amount of points and you get rewards. As you get higher into the points, you start to get high rewards, and I think at like 50,000 points for this promo, you get a selection of either 100 overall Gene Upshaw or 100 overall Juju Smith-Schuster of your scheme choice. With these promos, it also brings a Master Series and a Season Mode. So as you can see, there's been like Championship Run, Feel the Freeze. Those are all certain promos that sort of relate to or are similar to this Road of the Draft, and so they have either the Season Mode, which are obviously here, or the Master Series, to where you can earn like players that they have from this promo. For the Road to the Draft promo, you can earn like some 98 overall players from this. I'm not sure about this promo if you can get a player at all, but we'll see. This is sort of a way that Madden is bringing back I think it used to be called draft tournaments or whatever. You know, obviously this isn't a tournament, this is just a season mode to where we get to draft a team. But basically they introduced this in Madden Mobile 18, and I remember I did at least one video over it, and then they introduced it in Madden Overdrive last year, which I did another video over that, and that was actually my second most popular video. So they've now brung it to season mode. The only thing that I guess sucks is that you do have to pay gems for it, about 4,000. So I mean, I wish they could have made this just like a free separate mode possibly, but it's not too much of a deal for me. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and hop into this draft, and it's not going to be a normal draft. We're not just going to go through and select the teams. For the teams, if it'll let me select, I'm going to go with the Bears again because I wanted to use those uniforms. Let's go ahead and select. Nope, I am going the right way. There we go. Chicago Bears, we'll go ahead and select that. I don't know what other team to use. We're going to try, I'm going to use different chemistry, and I'm going to go with try going with spread chemistry, and then we'll go ahead and draft the team. But anyways, I'm not just going to go through this draft and just select players. I'm actually going to be doing a spin the wheel draft. So basically, there's a lot of drafts that people have either done on actual Madden, which I believe that's like Draft Champions or something, or obviously previous drafts before, and that's either some people might do the fastest player draft, or I've done a couple drafts before to where I've done a draft where I selected players through their jersey numbers, or I had to close my eyes and select a number of like 1, 2, or 3, and whichever card that was, or like a middle, left, or right card, and whichever card that was, I had to select that. But I'm going to be doing a spin the wheel draft, and I have a lot of different things that apply to the card, like highest overall or lowest overall, fastest or slowest player, heaviest or lightest player, tallest or shortest player, and then like most experienced, less experienced, and then oldest and youngest player. Obviously for the experience and age, I'm gonna have to Google that, but for the rest of them I can just select, or I can just check it from the card. So anyways, let's go ahead and start with this draft. Okay, so here's a look at our team, our base team. As you can see, it's basically just a bunch of all gold players. We also do have a Team of the Week Kyle Allen in there, along with a Team Hero gold card as well, but it's mainly just base gold cards. Again, on the defense, as you can see, we have like a gold legend, another gold Team of the Week card, a Master Series gold player, and then on special team, they at least give us elite players, because during a lot of the drafts, you don't usually draft any special teams players, so I think that's why it's giving us some elite players already. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue, and we will see what this draft is all about. So here we go, start draft. Welcome to the draft. This season will match you up with the teams who have the first 12 picks in 2020. Each round you will get to select one player per round to go on your drafted team. Your drafted team will be available for you to play with during the season. Every user will start with the similar base teams before the draft. Good luck. So let's go ahead and actually start the draft here. And for the first round, we have the Draft Pass Master. So it's time to go ahead and spin the wheel and see what we get. So we will have the most experience card. So I'm gonna have to Google and see who has the most experience. So, okay, so Kyle Rudolph has played 10 seasons in the NFL. So he's played 6 seasons in the NFL. Sanders has only played 3 seasons in the NFL, played 9 seasons, so he got close. And then Tyreek has only been in 5 seasons with the NFL. So we know who we're choosing. We're going to go ahead and select Kyle Rudolph, as he has played 10 seasons in the NFL. He would have been, I think, the second closest. I think it then would have been Hill, Paradis, and then Sanders. So we'll go ahead and select Rudolph here. We have another Draft Pass Masters here. So let me go ahead and spin the wheel again. And let's see what we get. We get choose a number. So basically what's the choose a number? I'm selecting the number of cards here, so obviously the one furthest to the left is number 1, and the 5th one, which is Devin White, will be number 5. Dixon is number 1. So we will go ahead and spin this wheel to see which card we will select, and it will be number 1, Michael Dixon. So I'll go ahead and select him, and we will continue with that. We'll go ahead and head back over here to the actual wheel here. So now we have the scheme select. So let's go ahead and not choose a number, but let's go ahead and see what we're going to be getting here. Oh, dang, if I were going to get the fastest player. We're going to get the shortest player, so if we flip over the cards here all the way, the shortest player is Devin Singletary, so we will go ahead and select him. So now going on to round 4, the skill round, we have another free selections of cards here. We'll go ahead and spin that again, and it will be the heaviest player. So I'm guessing that'll probably be Vernon Davis. Let's check. Yeah, it's Vernon. So we're going to go ahead and pick him up as he is the heaviest player. So now to the QB round. Let's see who we're going to get for our QB. The wheel says the oldest player. I'm probably guessing Kurt Warner is probably the oldest, but we will go ahead and check with Google just in case. Kurt Warner's 48 years old. Your Luck is only 30 years old. He's only 37 years old. So obviously, the quarterback that we will be going with is Kurt Warner, so we'll go ahead and select him. Alright, we now have the scheme skill round. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel to see what we will be getting here, or who will be getting here. Heaviest player. Bro, we've gotten free tight ends. That's the one thing that you'll probably do whenever you're doing like a fastest player, well maybe not fastest player, but like a number or selecting a left, right, or middle card, is that you'll do a lot of double drafting. And we've already gotten like what, 2 tight ends? Obviously the heaviest player here is Zach Ertz, so let's go ahead and pick him up. We've gotten free, no. Yeah, we'll go ahead and replace him, even though he's actually worse overall. So now on the offense round, I'm going to hit this twice. Maybe it'll give us a different pick. It'll be the lightest player, and I believe that will be, I'm surprised, yeah, obviously this card is still in the game because it's a free agent, or he's a free agent. We will be going ahead and picking up Antonio Brown. So yay, we got a receiver, even though he's, you know, we'll get better receivers later on in the round. So now we have the offense round. Let's spin the wheel again, and we will be getting youngest player. Okay, the youngest player. I'm guessing, I'm just gonna take a stab and say it's Nick Martin, but we will check with Google real quickly. He is 35, so he's 26. Herman Moore is 50 years old. So, like I expected, we will be going with Nick Martin, so we'll at least get a lineman now. So now, moving on to round number 9, another offense round here. We have Alshon Jeffrey, Colton Miller, and David Njoku. What will we be getting, or who will we be getting? Tallest player. So let's go ahead and flip the cards around. And the tallest player is Colton Miller. So we'll be getting another offensive lineman. So let's go ahead and select him. So we now have a center and offensive tackle. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel for the defense round. You'll be having to go to choose a number. You've now come back over to the random number selection. So let's go ahead and spin it. I have to change it up because now it's only 3 cards, and we will be having to select number 3, which will be Jaquiski Tart. I believe that's how you say his name, at least his first name. So let's go ahead and select him, and we'll be beginning another defense round here. Okay, so now to another defense round. We have Janoris Jenkins, Malik Hooker, and CJ Mosley. We will be getting the shortest player, which is, let's flip him over, which will be Janoris Jenkins, as he is 5'10". So let's go ahead and pick him up. Now we will have another defense round. Let's go ahead and respin the wheel. Jordan Phillips, Eric Reed, and Brian Bosworth are the Cars' fastest player. I'm guessing that's probably going to be Eric Reed, but I don't know exactly. Yes, it is. Only by free speed, I guess, as Eric Reed has 78 overall speed, Brian Bosworth has 75. The safeties aren't really that fast to begin with, especially like these normal elite safeties. He's not normally, he's a team of the week, but still. So now we have our defensive line round. So let's go ahead and spin this, and we will be getting, again, the tallest player. So let's flip him around again and see who is the tallest. It will be Romeo Okawara. Hopefully that's how you say his name correctly. We'll go ahead and get him. Now we're going to the run stop round. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. It's between Kevin Byard, Keith Bullock, and Blake Martinez. Less experience. So he's only played 5 seasons. Played 11 seasons. Blake Martinez had played 5 seasons in the NFL. So both Blake Martinez and Kevin Byard both have 5 years of experience. So we can either choose between Byard or Martinez, which I think we'll go with Martinez since we don't have any linebackers yet. So when it comes to 2 cards that are similar, we can just select either 2 of those. So now we have the nickel round. Let's go ahead and go back to the wheel, and let's go ahead and spin it. I said it. Let's go ahead and spin it here to see who we get. I messed up my words there. Lowest overall, which would be Malcolm Butler. So we're going to be good on our cornerbacks and safeties and whatnot. So now on the coverage round, let's spin the wheel. We got Desmond King, Lawrence Taylor, and Jonathan Abram. Again, the lowest overall, so it's either between Desmond King or Lawrence Taylor. We'll go and pick up Lawrence Taylor so we can get another linebacker on the squad. Now to the trenches round. We got Andrew Whitworth, 2 signatures, Whitworth and Donald, and then a legend being John Randall. Most experience, so let's see. Andrew Whitworth has played 15 seasons in the NFL, and Donald played 7 seasons, 14 seasons in the NFL. Okay, so it looks like we will be going with Andrew Whitworth, as he just outdid Randall by a year of experience, so we will go ahead and select him, as we're going to get another offensive lineman on the team. We're almost done with the draft. We have the hands round, OJ Howard, DJ Moore, and Desmond Trufant. Again, the less experience route. And he has only played 4 seasons in the NFL. He's only 3rd season. We will be going with DJ Moore, as I believe he has only 3 seasons compared to OJ Howard's 4. So let's go ahead and get him, as we will be adding another wide receiver to the team, which I guess is a good thing. And now the best available round. Go away. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel here to see who we get. We got Daniel Jones, 95 overall Shy Tuttle, and then a Gale Sayers. You'll be getting the heaviest player, which I'm guessing that will be Shy Tuttle, as 221, 300. So yes, we will be going ahead and be getting Shy Tuttle here, as we'll be getting another defensive lineman. So I guess that's a good thing. And I think that will now do it for the draft. So there is the team. So we have Kurt Warner as our quarterback, Devin Singletary. Oh, we actually have a better lineup, which is Vernon Davis in there. So we have Kurt Warner at our quarterback, 83 overall team of the week, Devin Singletary at our halfback position. We then have 86 overall team of the week, DJ Moore, the base 84 overall Antonio Brown card, and then in the flex we have 84 overall tight end Vernon Davis from the Flashbacks promo. In our tight end spot we have 98 overall Kyle Rudolph from the Road to the Draft promo, and then on our offensive line we got 86 overall signature Andrew Whitworth, 86 overall Road to the Playoffs Nick Martin, and then 85 overall Colton Miller from the, I believe it's the Phenoms promo. And then if we go over here to defense, we have Jaquiski Tart and Eric Reed as our safeties. And our quarterback spots, we got 83 overall road to the draft Malcolm Butler and 84 overall veterans Janoris Jenkins. In our linebacker spot, we got 83 overall Hall of Fame Lawrence Taylor, and then we got 84 overall Team of the Week Nick Martinez. Stupid. And then on our defensive line, we got 81 overall Romeo Okawara, and then 95 overall Shai Tuttle. And then on the special teams, we have 98 overall Michael Dickinson. So I doubt he'll really be getting much playing time out there because we don't really use our punter, and usually when it comes to fourth downs we usually go for it. But anyway, so we're going to be playing all the teams that obviously have some of the first round picks this year, and obviously the Bengals have the first pick this year in this year's 2020 draft. With that said, let us go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get it. Alright, we're going to see if we can't bring this out and see what we can do with Alex. Oh my goodness, he muffed it. Antonio Brown now has the football, and we might be able to get a decent return here. And not quite, and dang it, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put on the uniforms that I wanted to wear. It's like what I did in that other season mode that I did, I forgot to put them on. Okay, so I just realized that we have Kurt Warner as our quarterback, so we don't have a young, fast quarterback, but we'll see if he's maybe got a little bit of speed to him. Can you truck somebody, Kurt? Nope, he got popped right there. Pick up a 5 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 5. So I went with the spread scheme because this play right here, as you can see, all the receivers are going to be going over there to the right. And I don't know why I like it. Maybe because I've never used the spread scheme before. I've always been using the vertical scheme, but right there we're going to get first down with Kyle Rudolph. So now on 1st and 10, we are not going to run the ball with Kurt Warner anymore, but instead hand it off to Devin Singletary, as he will spin away from that defender there and then fall or collapse there, as he'll get a pickup of 9 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1, we'll go to the air this time, and we'll throw it down to LeGarrette Blount there. And he will pick up a first down as he will be popped around the 35-yard line. It's now start of the second quarter. I forgot that these quarters are only 45 seconds long compared to being the normal like a minute and 30, but we're going to lob it deep, and we got Vernon Davis as he will catch that there around the 5 and set us up with 1st and goal. So it's now 1st and goal. We'll see if we cannot punch it in with Devin Singletary, and he ran right into the defensive lineman, but he will power his way through to the end zone as we will now get the first score on the board, being 6-0. Okay, so that took a while, but we will now go ahead and kick it away to the Bengals now. So we'll see what they'll do here. Yeah, 42 minutes long. My goodness. 42 freaking minutes long just because my thing took really long. Oh, Alex Erickson getting a good return here as he'll take it to the 40, break a tackle, and he'll continue going, and he'll finally be taken down at around the 45, setting the Bengals up with some good field position here. So there, Alex Erickson actually got a good return compared to ours, who muffed it on the first try. So here's 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Starting from around the 45, here's Dalton. He'll look, he'll throw, and he has Tyler Boyd open as he'll get down to about the 10, inside the 15 more to say, and he will pick the Bengals up a first down with 18 seconds left. Here's Dalton as he'll look, and we have Joe Mixon covered there with Blake Martinez as he'll only pick up 3 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 7, and the Bengals will use a timeout. Here on 2nd and 7 again. No, Blake, get over there. I got freaking wedged between one of my defenders, and Martinez will take down Mixon not before he picks up the first down. 11 seconds left, and the Bengals will use another timeout. Dalton's pass that he originally threw was incomplete. Here, he'll throw it down to Joe Mixon, and he'll easily get into the end zone there, as they are now 2 points away from tying up this game. So I don't know why they do this, but they're just going to go ahead and kick the extra point. We'll see if we can't block this with Jaquiski Tart, and we are! That actually worked. Pick it up, Shaq Barrett. No, he missed it. Nope, and then he'll finally get it. So obviously that won't really matter, as we won't go anywhere with that, but we were able to block the extra point, so it actually worked for once, even though we sort of cheated a little bit. Here's Dalton. He'll throw. Dang it, I should have stayed down there. Bernard will catch it there. He'll only pick up about 5 on that play, bringing up 3rd and 4. So it's now 3rd and 4. Let's see if we can't get a stop here. And He will find Bernard, but Jenkins will be there to lay a big hit on him there, and that will stop him short as it's now 4th and 3. So they will go for it here. Obviously, I don't mind if they get it, but I don't want them to hold on too long for it to where they just chew down the clock and then have a chance to get a game-winning field goal. Looks like they hand the ball off here, and Mixon, I believe, goes nowhere, as that will be a turnover on downs, and we'll get the ball back. Alright, so after that 4th down stop, we're going to go ahead and run the ball here with Devin Singletary. Going to go with a halfback stretch, as we have some pretty open field here. And Devin Singletary will score, as that will pad on to our lead there, now making it 14-6. And here's Erickson, as he will take this out from the end zone. Here comes Hitchens at him full force. He'll pop him and he'll fumble, and nobody's got it yet. Xavier Woods will pick it up there, and we have the ball back. Okay, so I forget how these plays work, but we're going with option speed left. I think if I hit the P, I can throw it to him. Nope, we're going to take it with Kurt Warner. Please don't fumble, Kurt. He actually was able to sort of get a guy off him there, as he'll pick up 4 on the play. So we're going to go with PA boot over here again and see if we can't get it to maybe, I don't know, that wide open Kyle Rudolph, who will score for the touchdown. How about him? Yeah, I think he works. 22-6 now. Alright, let's see if we can't get it in for 2. Nope, that defender's going to be there that time. A Singletary will not get in, and it will remain 22-6. So obviously this game is sort of over, but not yet, because the Bengals, if they were able to get 2 touchdowns and were able to get their 2-point conversion tries successful as well, then they could tie this game up. But we'll have to see, as this time Dalton, he'll throw it deep, and he will get it complete to John Ross, as Ross was able to get some separation between Jenkins, and that'll be a 1st down. So just like I said, the game's not over yet, as Dalton was able to connect to Ross there for a big gain, as they're now inside our 30 here. They will go to the air again. Here's Dalton. He'll look, he'll throw, and that will be intercepted by Eric Reed. It took it a while to bring up the interception thing, and he will be tackled. Please don't tell me that's a safety. No, good, it's a 1st down for us. Okay, so we're not out of the woods just yet, so we do have to get out of the end zone first, and we'll just bring it straight up, so that way we do not get tackled in the end zone, and that will give us a little bit of breathing room there, and the Bengals will use their last timeout. Okay, so we'll go with another option play here, and looks like we'll take off with it here with Kurt Warner, and slide Kurt, so that way you don't get hit and possibly fumble the ball. And that'll pretty much do it for this game. That will end the 4th quarter, and we will walk out of this one with a 22-6 victory. And almost got a little bit crazy there, because Dalton was able to lob it up to Ross, and then, you know, they had like 38 seconds left, so if they were able to get another quick strike touchdown, then all they needed was an onside kick and obviously 2-point conversion, and they could have got another touchdown and 2-point conversion. So out of this game pack, we will get some elites and another all-purpose yards thing and some coins, so that's cool. And then we'll go ahead and redeem and continue. And yeah, next game we will be playing the Washington Redskins, and I might do 2 games next time since these are only 45-second quarters. This episode was just long to me because obviously we had to do the draft, and not to mention the game was crashing a couple times too. But anyways, that is going to do it for this video of Madden Mobile 20 Road to the Draft Season Mode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.